Have you ever wondered what would happen if Spider-Man wanted to create his own website? Imagine Spider-Man wants a website where people can learn about his missions, watch his latest videos, see amazing photos, and even send him messages. It sounds exciting, but here's the question. Can Spider-Man simply press one button and magically create a website? Of course not. Just like every building starts with a strong foundation, every website also begins with a foundation. That foundation is called HTML. Today, we're going to understand HTML in the easiest way by using Spider-Man as our example. Imagine Spider-Man buys an empty piece of land in New York City. There's nothing there. No walls, no windows, no doors, and no rooms. Before he can build his superhero headquarters, the builders first need to create the basic structure. They decide where the entrance will be, where the training room will be, where the computer room will be, and where visitors will enter. They don't start by painting the walls or installing fancy lights. They first build the structure. Websites work in exactly the same way. Before a website can become colorful, interactive, or beautiful, someone has to create its structure. That important job is done by HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, but don't let that long name scare you. Think of HTML as the skeleton of a human body. Your skeleton isn't something people notice first, but without it, your body couldn't stand or move. In the same way, HTML is the skeleton of every website. Whenever you open YouTube, Google, Amazon, Netflix, or almost any website in the world, HTML is working behind the scenes. It tells the browser what should appear on the screen and where everything belongs. Now let's imagine Spider-Man's homepage. At the top of the page, he wants a big title that says, "Welcome to Spider-Man's official website." Below that title, he wants a large picture of himself. Under the picture, he wants a short paragraph explaining who Spider-Man is. Then he wants a button that says, "Watch my missions," and another button that says, "Contact Spider-Man." HTML creates all of these sections. It tells the browser, this is a heading, this is an image, this is a paragraph, this is a button. HTML doesn't decide what color the button should be or how beautiful the page should look. It only creates the structure. Think about your school notebook. Every page has a title, a heading, some paragraphs, maybe a picture, and sometimes a table. Imagine if all the words, pictures, and headings were mixed together randomly. Reading that notebook would become almost impossible. HTML keeps everything organized so the browser knows exactly where every piece of content should go. That's why websites look clean and easy to understand. Let's go back to Spider-Man's website. He wants different pages for different things. One page shows his missions, another page shows his photos, another page has his videos, and one page lets people contact him. HTML helps create every one of these pages. You can think of HTML as the architect of a building. An architect creates the blueprint before construction begins. In web development, HTML creates the blueprint, and the web browser follows those. So remember this easy formula. HTML creates the structure. CSS creates the style. JavaScript creates the actions. If HTML is missing, there is nothing to decorate and nothing to make interactive. That's why every web developer starts with HTML before learning anything else. Now you're beginning to think like a real web developer. Instead of looking at a website as one big page, you can now see it as many small parts, a heading, a paragraph, an image, a button, and links connecting everything together. In part 3, we'll build Spider-Man's first web page step by step and see how all these HTML elements work together to create a complete website. If you're enjoying this journey into web development, subscribe to J.R Gentleman. Together, we'll make AI, coding, and technology simple, fun, and exciting for every kid. Rock it. See how all these HTML elements work together to create a complete website. If you're enjoying this journey into web development, subscribe to J.R Gentleman. Together, we'll make AI, coding, and technology simple, fun, and exciting for every kid. Rock it. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup